That's nice of you.
A couple early body blows with bogeys at 2 and 3 and hang in there to retain your lead.
Yeah, I think this golf course, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and when this golf course will hit you. So I think for me, just being able to hang in there, I knew, I felt like I was prepared for that if it were to happen, and it did early, and so we just kind of stuck with it and just, tried to keep giving what the golf course gave us, and we were able to put a good round together.
I saw you have so many good shots, but tell me about the eagle at 8.
Yeah, I kind of necked the tee shot, but fortunately it stayed in the first cut there, and then kind of one of those lies where it was either going to come out spinny or a little hot, and it came out spinny. But it was I had an okay lie over there. I mean, pretty clean, and I was actually trying to land that shot just short of the green, and it came out a little spin, pitched right into the front edge, and you know what it did from there. But yeah, that was a nice little bonus.
And you celebrated with an energy bar, a little rest. And tell me about your thoughts, trying to win for the very first time going into the final round.
Yeah, I don't know what tomorrow has in store for me, but I think we're just going to go out there and stick with the game plan that we've had all week. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, great. And go from there.
I'm looking forward to watching you play.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Good job.
Thanks.
Good job.
Yeah.
If you'll stay right there, and I'll just ask you these questions. All right. First of all, not to go to something negative, but can you talk about your ankle injury? How long did that derail you, and when did you start fully swinging again?
Yeah, so it was last July, maybe the second or third week of July. I just gotten home for a couple weeks off and injured it, and then I wasn't able to play the playoffs, which was unfortunate. It would have been my first. And then I wanted to start back. I did start back at, where was that, Greenbrier. I had an ankle brace on. I remember getting out there on Wednesday. I hadn't walked holes yet. I'd only ridden in a golf cart. We got out there, and I thought it was a 9-hole Pro-Am. So I get on the tee, and I see the sheet that he gives me. I'm like, well, who's going to take over for me after 9? They go, oh, no, it's an 18-holer. And I look at my coach was there. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. So I ended up playing. Ankle was still bothering me. Had a couple weeks off. Thought I could try again. Just still kind of nagging. So I think that was frustrating that it just took longer than what I wanted it to. But was finally able to start back in January, and finally over it now. So I'm glad it is over with.
Going back in history again, do you recall the 2018 Honda playing with Tiger? Was there anything from that experience that you could maybe use going into tomorrow?
I think I forgot about that one. I'm just kidding. Yeah, obviously, really cool experience for me. As a kid, you always dream of playing with Tiger Woods, much less in a final round of a PGA Tour event in contention. So, I think, that day was a little surreal. Just, I thought I was capable of, keeping my emotions in check and where I wanted them. And, that day really challenged me. And so I think it was good for me to see that I was capable of being able to do that in a pressure-packed situation like that. And, tomorrow is a similar situation. Fortunately, I've been in this situation a couple of times now, recently in Napa, and so I feel like I learned a lot. Just how important patience is. You don't have to play perfect to win. And so hopefully just build off that, and we'll see what happens.
And lastly, you're not far from where we are now. Fans on site, do you have a lot of family and friends who are out here this week?
Yeah, we, my wife and I, both went to LSU, and so a lot of LSU grads, alumni, moved to Houston. So we actually went to dinner last night with some couples that we knew from back home and going to LSU. So it was good to see them, good to see some familiar faces, and it's been fun. Jason and I were talking about today how awesome it is having crowds again. It's really good for the game of golf. It's really good for the PGA Tour, and I think hopefully the fans are enjoying it as well.
In addition to your wife, are there other family members of yours out here this week?
Yeah, my parents are here somewhere over there, and I think my sister may be coming down tomorrow. So, yeah, whole family's here besides my brother and his wife. But they have just became an uncle for the second time, so they've got little ones at home.
Great. All right. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
You're done.
Good? All right.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you all.